myth, the legend, Mr. Greybeard himself.
Hey, Meadow! Hey, Meadow!
And Meadow. Hey, buddy. Alright, we made it on the river. We're gonna see if we can meet up with Dale. We got the boat in the water. Zach's just getting the red ready. There it is. That's a nice camera. Our main priority is safe passage today. Up on the Warrior Expedition, guys.
Hello, Jack. Stopping in Aitkin?
Yeah, give us a tow, buddy.
You're doing good. You're cruising.
We were gonna take the cut off, but man, it was bad.
These guys are veterans.
Yes.
Who out of that?
So they give them all that stuff. They've set them up with a canoe. They set them up with, you know, life jackets and paddles and backpacks and some puffy jacket, sleeping bag, tent. And so it's a great organization.
That's cool. Give them an opportunity to do it.
You know, I was talking to at least one of them where he wanted to hike a long distance trail but had knee surgery, was unable to. And he had seen my other cinematographer, Alex, has done some videos on YouTube, and he saw them and was so inspired he wanted to hike but couldn't, so they set him up on a paddle and he couldn't be more happier with that.
Do you want to keep following them, or should we keep heading up to
Let's
Dale?
get to Greybeard. Hey! Good to see you guys.
Good to see you. You surprised us.
This is beautiful river.
It is.
It's muddier than I thought it would be.
They just stole half our current, or a third of our current at the Diversion canal. You ought to ride up and take a look at it. It's only another quarter mile, half mile up, where they suck a third of the water out of the river to go around out.
Yeah, we'll go check it out.
It's Dale. Now we're gonna get the drone up, see if we can capture some windy river action here.
The Mississippi especially looks pretty from the air. It turns back on itself so much in this area.
See you, buddy.
That will never fly.
Oh wow, there's a whole tree coming right for me. Definitely won't be going that direction.
So y'all went up to the Diversion there, and
Yep, film that.
yeah, that's some nasty water there.
Why do they call it a diversion? They just pull it. Is that man-made, and then they?
Yeah, because evidently this town sits in a kind of a geographic bowl geographically,
New Orleans style.
and yeah, and that the river just kept flooding and flooding and flooding, like damn near wiping the town out. So I think it was in like 70 something. They spent $1.7 million and dredged that big diversion there.
You want me to catch it?
Nice work.
dangerous it was. But I didn't want to say anything. He knows, he's a boater, he knows not to get out there in front of that. Because I didn't want to tell him anything he knows already. We're saying stuff like that, but man, if they got in that thing, they're in trouble. Hey, I might do that sometime.
What do you think about all day? You're just like on the river. What do you think about all day?
What do I think about all day?
Yeah, you have all that time.
I've never been asked that question before, but that's a really good question. Because we're sitting out and we're paddling, you know, for hours on end, you know, and just sitting there in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Meadow. Meadow. Come here, buddy. Come here, sweetie. Hi, buddy. You are such a cutie.
Yeah, and I mean, we only had 30 miles to do, and we got up real early. And I mean, we were just trying to get to Palisades for town food. But if we hadn't been pounding for town food, like, I would have called it at probably 12 miles in.
We should be filming exactly what he's saying. You are.
Yep.
Whoops.
You know, the only way you could go, like, that wind would blow and you'd just, like, stop. Like, you weren't going any further forward unless you put that paddle, and then you were just digging. And
I don't know how we made it, to be honest with you. It was terrible.
yeah, and, like, I was feeling it. Like, I was, like, midday, I was like, this is not, like you could paddle in this all day, but it's the kind of thing that, like, you're going to risk injury and risk, you know, having to cut back on your mileage for the next week because you just, I had to paddle that day, you know, kind of shit.
Home sweet home. Zach was nice enough to let me use his big Agnes Copper Spur 2. Definitely never used this tent before, so it'll be pretty fun to check it out.
I was like, oh, Chick-fil-A, but
I
that's
need to
different.
maybe
That's a
dump
chicken
your phone
sandwich.
too.
Right.
We saw him. Did you get that tent to fly for you?
Oh, look at that
There's a
camping chair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wizard.
That's like definitely the hammock of chairs.
I'm an astronomer, so it's perfect for when I want to kick back and look at the sky.
But I can't.
I can lean all the way. You can go all the way back.
Already.
Oh, wow, you can. Oh, yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, there's a couple of
Before you
badass
leave Minnesota,
campgrounds
I'll
in
have a
Florida
14
that are like
drive.
official stargazer campgrounds, so they don't, like, after dark you can't have any light except a red light,
Yeah.
period.
IDA.
And then they're like in geographical locations, like the two darkest places in Florida,
Yeah.
and it's pretty awesome. But yeah, they were it was definitely cool to be in a campground like that.
I was hoping to do some astrophotography tonight, but I think these cumulus clouds are going to keep up. And then tomorrow night's going to be really clear. And tomorrow night is the next moon phase. It's new moon. Meadow, what's going on, bud? What was it, buddy? Meadow is Matt's dog. And she's going down the whole Mississippi with Dale and all of them. So, I don't know, first Pomeranian to do the whole Mississippi. And she's not even tired, she's ready to go. Gone.
Sanders. I do it in the water. Landmark.
Like paper money wasn't really trusted because everybody was in the environment all
I don't
the time.
think they had paper money.
So. Rubbing it in.
Actually, your 90 antenna is not going to be that bad, though. But
Like how,
when it's
how
raining,
falls
it
down.
is. You would look at pictures of William the Conqueror. He's too smart on how to do this stuff, and he swears.
Don't look at the camera that way.
It's not bad. It's better than an MRE. Alright, well, it's looking pretty clear out actually. The weather was so volatile this morning I wasn't sure if it would be, but got the Star Adventurer set up at the T3i, and I'm going to try for some Milky Way images tonight with this lens that's currently on the camera. Yeah, see how it goes. I'm getting bit up like usual, but until then, have a good night.